Sorry, everybody, it's Dad to bring you guys another video. I haven't brought you guys a video in like 2 days, but here's another one. Anyway, we're going to be talking about some really important issues in regards to the eighth generation gaming so far. But as you guys know, that it is now summer, so everybody's out there. So they're going to the beach, they're going hiking, cycling, they're working out, they're changing their diets. They're getting ready for the fall season. What I'm saying, for college or whatnot, or freshman year or whatnot. They're graduating. Doesn't matter. People are having a blast this summer. They're getting ready. So as I am. And also, this is the month of E3. So we're going to get release dates for a ton of games, new IPs, no doubt. More gameplay footage for games that already have a release date. We're going to see more of it, maybe more about Attack of the Titan, Persona 5, The Last Guardian, Horizon Zero Dawn, GT Sport. Sorry. Games like a Divinity Original Sin 2, Shadow Warrior 2. We'll see. It doesn't matter. I'm just throwing some games out there in general that you guys need to check out. Even a Batman Telltale's game. So that's pretty interesting. Anyway, so let's get down to the topic of today, and that is uh, um, as we are living in the eighth generation of gaming, which includes PC. PC is an open platform, so they've been all the time. PS4, Xbox One, Wii U, Vita, and 3DS. To you and to me, are we actually enjoying this generation of gaming? You know what I'm saying? Are we actually enjoying this generation of gaming? And on top of that, what are some of the issues that you've had this generation of gaming that makes it, good, mediocre, bad? You know what I'm saying? I just want to know your opinion. Do you think this is the best generation of gaming? Do you think it's the worst generation? Do you think it's mediocre? You know what I'm saying? I mean, what is it about it? You know what I'm saying? This generation. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about, DLC, release dates, getting delayed. You know what I'm saying? Games taking so long to release. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about graphical whole games. I'm talking about variety, remaster, remakes, all these topics that include eighth generation gaming, the consoles themselves, the hardware. Everything about gaming in this generation. Have you appreciated it, or do you despise it? Because I want to tell you guys something. Despite the fact I'm having a blast, even with this generation, they're still, to me, the worst generation ever. I want to say something officially on this camera, that this is the first generation of gaming where I've never owned all three consoles in one time. You know what I'm saying? I've had the Wii. I had for the last gen. I had a Wii for up to probably, I think, 2009, and I got rid of it. I had a PS3, and I still do, and I had a 360. You know what I'm saying? I have all since I still have my 360 over there. Sorry, but I had all those systems at one time for a long period of time. Okay, and this is the generation where I don't have an Xbox One or the Wii U because I've been disappointed in both consoles, and I'm actually even kind of disappointed with the PS4, despite the fact it's pushing out games. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the PS4 is still not the PS1. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I consider the PS1 to be the greatest console ever, historically speaking. I mean, game after game after game. Just so many games to go back in time and just remember. But I think this to me is the worst generation of gaming due to a numerous amount of issues. And then they have occurred even last gen, but they have been way more upfront this gen. I mean, just horrible. So I just want to make this video brief so I don't go on ranting and talking all day. So anyways, I'm gonna go through some issues. So the first one is that been dealing with we've been dealing with a generation of delays. I mean, delay. I mean, The Witcher 3 delayed, Batman Arkham delayed, Persona 5 delayed. What else has been a delay? Zelda delayed. You know what I'm saying? What else is there? There's way more games that have been delayed out there. Uncharted 4 even was delayed, even by a meager 2 weeks. We're getting delays upon delays upon delays. We're not getting many games where we get an official release date and that game actually is coming out on that day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about remasters or remakes. I'm talking about full-fledged new IPs or new installments of those IPs. You know what I'm saying? It's rare that we're getting that. Have you not noticed that? You know what I'm saying? We're rarely getting games that are new installments or, like I just said, new installments and, sequels, or should I say, new IPs on the same day. You know what I'm saying? These developers are announcing games they announced them at E3. Like it's dropping July 2017, July 4th, Independence Day 2017. It comes next year. The game is delayed 2016. Sorry, 2018. Scalebound was going to come out last year. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, this year. I'm tripping. This year. In the month of January 3rd, the game got confirmed, delayed all the way to 2017. All the way, a whole year. in the beginning of this year. That's crazy. Delays, delays, and delays. And last game I cannot forget to mention is Deus Ex Mankind Divide, which is a day one buy, and that game got delayed by 6 months. I mean, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? In fact, a lot of these games got delayed by several months. You know what I'm saying? Witcher 3 got delayed by 5 months. I was supposed to drop last year. You know what I'm saying? Not last year. I'm sorry. I was supposed to drop in 2015. Yeah. No, 2014. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2014. But the point is that guys, these delays are killing us. Oh, and I sorry, I was gonna stop, but I really have to bring one more on because it's coming to my mind now. Mighty Number Nine. That game got delayed was it 3 or 4 times? And I'd be damned if that game gets delayed one more time. The sales are going to be finished. There's no way in heck that you can delay this game that many times. Stop doing it. Stop giving us release dates. Just tell it. Just announce the game. Show more gameplay footage. Show more updates. And just keep on showing the game, but just don't give us a release date because it's killing our hype. And that's one thing that does for gamers. When you give me the release date and I'm ready to pick it up, I'm excited for it. The hype is gone. Delayed 7 months later. I'm like, are you serious? You know what I'm saying? The hype is completely gone. And when they keep doing this, then I don't want a game anymore. I got other games to play. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big problem I have with this generation is delays, delays, delays. Just tell us the game, confirm it, and just say whenever it's finished. Okay? I would perfectly accept that as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Just say whenever it's finished. And it would take you 4 years. Kingdom Hearts 3, we've been getting gameplay after gameplay, but still no release date. Still no release date. No, it didn't say coming 2017, coming. It didn't say that. It's just saying coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Wherever they come, how they define soon is up to them. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, delays. Enough of that. Number two, I'm getting sick and tired of these games that are become incomplete day one and are getting patched later. Tired of it. I'm getting sick and tired of it. Games are completely unfinished and getting patched later. And you know what that says about the games that you download? It means that we're pretty much moving towards a digital future. You know what I'm saying? For those who have physical copies of their games, the fact that you're not getting a solid copy of that game prior to an update, and actually in order to truly enjoy it, guess what? You gotta wait to it to get patched later. So for the folks, the time of those who have without internet and are what I'm saying, but have electricity, you're enjoying offline, trying to enjoy offline gameplay, you're screwed. You're screwed. Some of these games are even forced updates. You know what I'm saying? It kind of reminds me of Windows 10 forced updates, which is why I'll never upgrade to Windows 10. Window, ever. You know what I'm saying? I was going to build a second PC on the side for Windows 10, and until Microsoft gets rid of that forced update nonsense, I'm done. But anyway, we've been dealing with games that have been incomplete day one. So you know what that says? It means that the quality of that game is going to be, the longevity of that game is going to be very, very short. You know what I'm saying? Because or die on the spot because without the updates you can't really enjoy the experience because the vanilla version itself without updates has a lot of problems. You know what I'm saying? Day one, the game Last of Us 2 drops and we got terrible AI. Now 2 days later a patch comes and now you got better AI. So those who had just have the game and don't have access to internet, guess what? They can't enjoy that better AI. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I played Dark Souls 3 on the PS4 without the update because I wanted to get right into it immediately. I played offline, and there was no issues with it. However, I noticed that the game was much easier. I was doing more damage to enemy. I was like, oh my goodness, like the repulsive damage was ridiculous. There's a lot of issues. I mean, there's a lot of things different without the patch. You know what I'm saying? Totally different. So we're living in an age where we're completely dependent on internet and we're depending on patches in order for a good game. Because back in the days, in Super Nintendo days, you couldn't pull that garbage off. You couldn't release a game like Super Mario Bros. 3 or release Chrono Trigger and then release that bad boy and it's all completely broken. There's a lot of issues with the game. You know what I'm saying? Bugs that, you can't move into this new dungeon because, the game just crashes or whatnot. Something like that. The point is that we're getting incomplete games that are getting patched later. I'm tired of it. You need to stop that. Number three, I'm getting tired of the remasters. You know what I'm saying? This generation has been nothing but remasters. Now, I agree, you know what I'm saying, that remasters are for a certain audience. I've bought a few remasters myself. You know what I'm saying? But we have seen that in this generation that developers are not taking any form of risk. You know what I'm saying? We're not seeing enough new IPs. You know what I'm saying? I know making a new IP is risky. You know what I'm saying? And I know that every single time a new IP comes, it doesn't mean it's going to be good. Like the Order 1886, that's a new IP. You know what I'm saying? Everyone keeps praising, oh, we need new IPs, new IPs. But when we get new IP, then guess what? ends up being garbage. You know what I'm saying? So we can't just simply say that a new IP is better. Sometimes we need, in fact, for the moment, we may just need more sequels. You know what I'm saying? More new installments of the series. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. We don't need a new IP because it just may not do good. Sunset Overdrive is new IP. You know what I'm saying? The Last Guardian, even though I was confirmed for PS3, that's a new IP. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they can't do it. I mean, like, I know people are boasting about Blizzard's games like they can't do any wrong, but come on now. You know what I'm saying? They have a track record of keeping games good quality. You know what I'm saying? I can't get mad at Blizzard, but hey, you know what I'm saying? And by the way, they just confirmed they have seven. They just have 7 million players or 7 million sales. I think I'm not sure which one it is. So anyway, we're getting remakes, we're getting remasters. That's cool and fine. You know what I'm saying? I can understand it's definitely remasters, especially. You know what I'm saying? For those who never played the games that were exclusive to that platform, and they play the remastered version, oh, they're not gonna enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? But like Uncharted, Nathan Drake collection, had 1, 2, and 3 remaster. I was appreciative of that because the first ones is completely garbage. The handling is terrible. The cover system is garbage. The frame rate was unacceptable. I couldn't play Uncharted 1, the first one, Drake's Fortune. You know what I'm saying? On the PS3, it's impossible. I said this game is clear and it's terrible. And the motion blur was just terrible that I was literally going to fall asleep while playing that game. But see, they fixed it in the Nathan Drake collection, so I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So there are benefits of remasters, especially upgrading frame rate like God of War 3 and stuff like that, which is one of the top 20 games of all time for me. So again, remakes, remasters, they're cool, but too many. You know what I'm saying? We need more IPs, new IPs, and we need some developers out there to take new risks. You know what I'm saying? So every single time a new IP comes out, most of the time I support it. You know, so when I had an Xbox One, I supported Sunset Overdrive day one. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get mad. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own experience. So it is what it is. So anyway, remasters, remakes, you know what I'm saying? Cool and all, but we need more new IP. So that leads to it. Number 4, I am so tired for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, and it doesn't apply to PC surprisingly. But a lot of these games are taking up too much hard drive space. Too much hard drive space is being taken advantage of this hardware. I mean, we're talking about even remasters. I mean, Valkyrie Chronicles, I thought, if you read the box, it says 2.7 gigabytes, but you actually need to install the data off the Blu-ray disc. So it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? But the point is that this game takes up 28 gigabytes, a remaster. A God of War 3 remaster took a 35 gigabytes of hard drive space. You gotta be kidding me. This is insanity. Why is a remake? God of War games are always big and huge in size. Always. I understand that. But, I mean, even God of War 3 for the PlayStation 3 is not that huge. The God of War 3 was like, how much was it? I think it was like, actually, God of War Ascension is like 31 gigs. What the heck? God of War Ascension, the latest installment of the God of War series, which is a prequel to the God of War 1, right? That was 31 gigs if you digitally download it, but off the disc of God of War 3 is like 35 gigs. I could be wrong. I think it's more than that. 38 or something around there. But this is unacceptable, folks. Games are taking up too much hard drive space for those who are physical carriers when it comes to consoles. Because when it comes to consoles, I get all my games. I get all physical copies of my games. Even if I had to import it, I'll get physical copies of my games. You know what I'm saying? I rarely go digital. You know what I'm saying? I want a physical copy of Unravel, one of the greatest games I played this gen. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing this, so I played the demo, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this game is good. So I want to wait, see if they're going to release a physical copy of this game. There's been petitions for a physical copy of this game. Please, I would appreciate if you release a physical copy of this game, and I will buy it. But the thing is that it defeats the purpose of getting one because these games are taking up so much hard drive space anyway. Literally, if you download the digital copy of the game and you compare it with the physical copy, it barely takes up more space. There's barely a difference. Like I compared, like my boy had given me a copy of The Last of Us Remaster, the physical copy, and I compared it with the Last of Us Remaster digitally. I got it with my PS4 and I bought it back in April. Okay, I think April, or May, whatever. The Last of Us is like 36 gigabytes for the digital version, and the physical copy was like 34. I'm like, what the? 2 gigabytes of space, that's it. These consoles should have had a 2 terabyte hard drive, not 1, 2 terabyte hard drives at launch. And shame to Nintendo also for giving us a 32 gigabyte console. What were they thinking? They actually thought I was going to buy physical copies of all our games. Did Nintendo didn't actually think about those who actually choose to go digital, even though I totally don't support that, but that's their choice? Doesn't make any sense. It's ridiculous. The hard drive space is consists of too much. So I'm going to be upgrading my hard drive for PS4 soon. But this, I mean, I need is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Okay. And again, this also applies to Xbox One as well. Totally as well. So you have to upgrade your hard drive. So everybody has to upgrade their hard drives initially with this console. You know what I'm saying? So much baggage is going on with this console. Or these consoles, I'm sorry. So that's the case right there. Not much else to say about this generation. I really wish these games also were simply just complete. Just enough of the remaster remakes. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thoughts about this generation. I've been very disappointed, especially if I've enjoyed so many games. I got Digimon Cyber Sleuth enjoying it, Disgaea 5 enjoying it, Bloodborne amazing. You know what I'm saying? Great games, but they're taking up too much hard drive space. Too much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why is it that these our physical copy of our games for the PS3 take up like I mean just you have to get a physical copy of the game. You put in the PS3, you know what I'm saying, 360, and it just installs the hard drive space. I mean, I'm getting really disappointed with this generation in terms of hard drive space. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, we're going to be seeing games like 70. Uncharted 4 and Killzone Shadowfall, those are 50 gigabytes. 50. I can only imagine if we hear some news about a game's going to take 70 gigabytes of our hard drive space. I mean, like this is ridiculous. PC knows how to compress its game files. Why can't the consoles do it? These devs are lazy. Seriously, a platform that I really don't understand technology and the aspect of a disc. You know what I'm saying? I don't get why we cannot just simply put our disc inside a PS4 and simply just start directly playing it. You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to wait for updates to initiate in order for me to play the game? I couldn't play Dark Souls 3 without the update when I was connected online. Now, when I was offline, I had no my internet was not connected at all. I was able to simply play it. But I couldn't when I went to Dark Souls 3, despite the fact I needed to update it, it wouldn't allow me to actually go in and play the game. Do you see how garbage that is? Especially with people's slow internet? Folks, this is not good. We're moving towards a digital age in gaming, even for consoles. And I promise to God, if the next generation of consoles is digital, I'm quitting console gaming. I'm taking the PS4. Hell, I'll make a truce right now. You know what I'm saying? I said the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I'm making a truce right here. If the next generation of console gaming is completely digital and just like games are just ridiculously big in size, I'm quitting console gaming. And hell, I'll even go back and buy myself a freaking Xbox One and a Wii U and every console before that, and never ever game on console gaming. I'll be PC free for the rest of my life because I'm mostly digital on PC anyway. You know what I'm saying? But as long as DRM free. Anyway, folks, thank you guys for watching this video. I wanted to know you guys' impressions of this gaming generation. I've been really disappointed, despite the fact there's been some great games out there, but not that many masterpieces. Persona 4 Golden, I guess a masterpiece, but that's a port. You know what I'm saying? Unravel, that's a new game, which is only $20. I mean, that's an amazing experience, amazing game. I really am really tempted to go digitally download the game. I really want a petition of this game, which is being signed for a physical copy of this game. I hope EA responds, and I'm not the one who started it. But anyway, I just really hope we get a physical copy of Unravel. That game I put the demo, amazing, amazing experience. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not digging it. So, you know what I'm saying? It feels like I turned this whole entire video into a physical versus digital. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. But this generation has been disappointing. I'm sorry. And I want to say lastly before I end this video, my favorite generation of gaming will always be the GameCube, the OG Xbox, and the PS2. I had all three systems, and I love all three of them. And I also even had a PC, a Windows XP. So I love all of those just systems. Amazing. So you guys have a great day. I'm out. Dathip made this very long video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Since you got probably nothing else to do. Peace.